Perge, Turkey, a city that once held 50,000 people. Grand marble streets, a stadium seating 5,000. Today, just ruins, just stone, just silence. But inside that silence, hidden for 1,700 years, something was waiting. In April 2026, archaeologists finally confirmed what it was. This stadium was built for sport. Then someone changed it. The running track disappeared, and in its place, 5 doors were installed, side by side, built into the southern wall. Archaeologists named them immediately the Gates of Death. Each gate operated like a guillotine. The door dropped vertically, and whatever was behind it, animal or human, was released directly into the arena. In front of 5,000 watching Romans, behind each gate, a vaulted stone corridor, dark, narrow, built to hold animals, and condemned human beings, waiting in the dark for the door above them to drop. On the arena floor, 8 stone base blocks, precisely positioned. These were not platforms. These were individual execution spots, where condemned people stood and died. Inside the arena, animal bones, lions, bears, wild dogs, the evidence of damnatio ad bestias, condemnation to the beasts, where you were not just killed, you were eaten alive, in front of an audience, for entertainment. Today, this stadium is a UNESCO heritage site. Tourists walk through it and photograph the columns. Almost none of them know that beneath their feet, the gates of death were sealed and waiting for 1,700 years. April 2026. Professor Sedef Koke Keps of Istanbul University published the final report of years of excavation work, published in the Oxford Journal of Archaeology. The paper is titled Doors to Death, the most complete account ever written of how a Roman city transformed its greatest public space into its greatest killing ground. Perge sits 18 kilometers east of modern Antalya, one of the most important cities of the ancient world. Founded in the Bronze Age, home to the mathematician Apollonius, a city of culture and marble beauty that secretly built a machine for public death. The stadium was originally built for athletics, 234 meters long, 5,000 seats. It was magnificent. It was peaceful. Once by the 3rd century AD, Rome was fracturing. Emperors fell by assassination. Armies turned on commanders. And across the provinces, Rome needed something powerful, something that reminded people exactly who was in control. Public death. So the northern end of Perge's magnificent stadium was converted into an execution arena. New walls, vaulted corridors, and 5 identical guillotine doorways cut into the stone. The guillotine door did not swing open. It dropped down in a single motion. Whatever was waiting behind, it was instantly released. No warning, no hosetastion, just the drop of a door and the roar of 5,000 Romans. Inside the corridors, tethering holes cut directly into the stone walls. Animals were chained here in darkness, fed just enough to stay alive, and hungry enough to perform. The 8 base blocks on the arena floor each marked an individual execution spot. The surface of each block shows where from restraint, from standing, from the specific mechanics of being killed in front of crowd. Researchers also found evidence of damnatio ad bestias, condemnation to the beasts, where condemned persons were tied to posts and animals released to attack them. The same practice depicted in Roman mosaics across the empire. 5,000 seats in a city of 50,000. That means 1 in 10 residents could attend any single event. This was not elite entertainment. This was mass public spectacle for an entire city. The provincial Roman governor signed the death sentences. Each execution was a demonstration of imperial power, a message to everyone watching. Obey Rome. or this is what awaits you. The animals used in these spectacles were imported across the entire empire. Lions from North Africa, bears from the Anatolian mountains, wild dogs from local regions. Getting a live lion from Tunisia to Perge required ships, cages, handlers, and careful coordination across thousands of miles. The Romans considered all of this completely normal, completely justified, for entertainment. But here is something remarkable that the same excavation also revealed. The Kestro's Fountain, one of Perge's most monumental water structures, has begun flowing again after 1,800 years of silence. The same city that engineered the Gates of Death also engineered this. Water carried through precisely cut stone channels across an entire urban landscape. The Romans were simultaneously capable of extraordinary beauty and extraordinary brutality. Perge contains both, in the same stones, in the same year of discovery. Among the condemned who likely entered through these gates, early Christians. The period when Perge's amphitheater was constructed overlaps almost exactly with Rome's most intense Christian persecutions. Decius, Valerian, Diocletian. The gates of death were operational during every major persecution. They may have closed forever when Constantine made Christianity legal in 313 AD. The five gates are unique. Researchers compared them to the famous hypogeum of the Roman Colosseum, the underground tunnel system in Rome. But the Colosseum system operates vertically from below. Perge's gates of death operate horizontally from the side. A completely different engineering solution. The research confirmed this five-door configuration has not been found in this exact form at any other Roman site in the world. Perge invented something uniquely its own, something uniquely brutal. The excavations that revealed this were conducted between 2018 and 2022. The first gate groove was uncovered on September 14, 2018. It took 4 more years of excavation to reveal the complete system, and 4 more years of research to fully understand it. The final report, Doors to Death, was published April 2026. 21 pages that changed what we know about Roman provincial spectacle culture. 21 pages that gave a name and a full explanation to 5 stone doorways that had waited 1,700 years to be understood. Stand in this arena today at midday when the Turkish sun is at its peak and the heat is extraordinary. The stone radiates it back from every direction. 1,700 years ago, condemned prisoners stood on these same stones in this same heat in front of this same crowd with no shelter, no shade, no mercy, and no exit, except through the gates, which only open one way. Today, Perge is silent. The tourists come. They photograph the columns. They walk the colonnaded street. They stand in the stadium and look at the stones. And almost none of them know what those stones witnessed, what those 5 doors were built for, what happened on those 8 base blocks. The gates of death are still there. Sealed now. Have been sealed for 1,600 years. Whatever last passed through them. That moment is completely unknown. The gates closed at some point in late antiquity and stayed closed through the Byzantine Empire, through the Ottoman Empire, through the modern era, until archaeologists finally reopened them with careful brushes and academic papers in 2026. The gates of death are still there. Will always be there, named now. Finally, after 1,700 years of namelessness, they existed before any living person was born. They will exist after every living person is gone. That is the story of the gates of death at Perge. 5 guillotine doors, 8 execution blocks, 1,700 years of sealed silence, and one final report published in April 2026 that finally gave them their name. The Romans built extraordinary things. Roads that still carry traffic, aqueducts that still carry water, legal systems that still shape modern law, and inside a converted stadium in southern Turkey, a machine for organized public death that archaeology is only now fully understanding. The same civilization that built the Kestro's fountain, that carried water through marble channels across a beautiful city, also built 5 guillotine doors to release lions on human beings in front of 5,000 people. Both things were true, simultaneously, in the same city, in the same stones. That is the most disturbing fact in this entire story. If this story stayed with you, hit subscribe right now. Turn on notifications, and tell me in the comments, knowing what you know now about the gates of death, would you visit Perge? Would you stand in that arena? I want to know. I read every single comment. This is Wonderside, and we're just getting started.